Greetings, my name is Khaled Sabsabi. The work I'm speaking about in the exhibition Other Than Language is titled Tripoli, in Arabic Trablus. The work consists of 8 watercolour acrylic paintings on photographic paper. The images in the works are locations of my birthplace city, Tripoli. This idea of language and adaptation and appropriation of how things change but still have an essence where they remain true to what they are and the place they're given birth from. I am Khaled Sabsabi, but now I'm Khaled Sabsabi. My city is Trablus, but now it's Tripoli. These are important things because regardless of how things evolve and change, and these are necessary, there's still some truths about it, regardless of ethnicity or geography.
This work has been part of an ongoing series about migration and place and the abiding contradiction of displacement, which is an experience known to migrants. The work that I'm showing in Hobart is part of a larger series that began in 2000 using a variety of grasses that I grew into moulds. I first discovered a root print on the cover of an electricity manhole. A word cast in roots miraculously presented itself to me. One of the poets with whom I collaborated, which is Sarah Day, she writes about the experience of being a migrant, separated from one's ancestors, being buried in the paddock of a faraway place that has got no history for an individual. It led to all kinds of complicated thoughts about how important our ancestors are and how our ancestors do shape our lives.
Drunken Swine is a work that really unpacks who we are as members of the Vietnamese Australian diaspora. Cognac is a drink that was permeated throughout the world through French colonialism. We've placed porcelain replicas of cognac bottles. Through this, what we're really trying to interrogate is what is the importance of cognac within cultural context for the Vietnamese community and a broader French colonial community. Is it now a part of who we are, or is it a form of mimicry as put forward by Homi Bhabha? Are we just performing whiteness? The pastiches and performances for the camera riff on ethnographic photography of the 19th and early 20th century in Vietnam. We embedded ourselves into recreating these images with a lot of props that have come from our own houses and spaces in which we currently exist. We draw a relationship between this work and George Orwell's Animal Farm. The crux of the allegory is how communism exists and plays out, and the ruling parties. And the ruling party in this case are a series of pigs. As an allegory for communism, it's really interesting to then draw that comparison of what happens after French colonialism and what results in this community that now we're a part of and we're able to make these critical works about.